Hi, I'm Denise Rousseau and welcome to my hair studio. Here are some of the tips and tools that you're going to need to maintain your top secret hair accessory. The best thing about these pieces, they are human hair and you can style them like your own hair. And I find it to be a little bit easier because you're working on top of the hair pieces rather than reaching your arms up above your head and trying to style them from there. So that's why the velvet block heads are a must, and you can style on them and they'll hold up a lot longer than a styrofoam head. So we have our pearl pins, and when you pin it around the clip, you can actually feel where the pin is in rather than getting the T-pin stuck into the outer perimeter of the hairpiece and getting caught up and ripping the net. So we do recommend our shampoo treatment as well as our adjustable stands. Then you're able to work on top of it and get the look you're looking for. And adding the right size of brush is important as well. We also have a variety of spiral irons, depending if you want that beachy wavy look. So you can start with an iron that goes from wide to small on the ends, leaving the ends a little bit straight will give you a beachier look. We also have a plastic pop-up stand. It's great for traveling. It folds down flat. So let's get started. When you purchase our top secret hair accessory, it's a good idea to purchase our shampoo to maintain the luster at home. Shampooing it once a month, depending on how often you wear it. Make sure the name is in the back. All your clips are closed. Gently run through the water. We have a unique blend of botanicals such as avocado oil, coconut oil, rosemary extract, basil, a lot of natural ingredients to maintain your top secret hair accessory at home. So now I'm going to take the treatment which has provitamin B, avocado oil, coconut oil in it, mixing a little bit, and running it through the hair. Put the conditioner on in our treatment, leave it on 10 minutes or more, and rinse out gently. And wrap it up in a towel, gently patting to get out the moisture. Starting at the bottom, gently combing through the hair. We recommend our shampoo and treatment along with your hair accessory to maintain its luster at home. It's also sulfate free. So if you have one of the permanent straighteners on your hair, it's not going to damage it. You can use it. It's gentle enough to use on your own hair.
She has her own shampoo and it's got like avocado and coconut oil, and it really it nourishes my hair.
If your hair is over damaged and highlighted, we suggest using our shampoo.
And I use it on this hair and it's gorgeous, but I've been using it on my own hair as well, and my own hair is like looking so much better.
Your human hair has natural oils from your own body. These hair pieces don't. So that's why we added it into our shampoo. And I've done the research, I got the best products out there, and I added more to it. So our product stands above the rest of the product out there. That's why we recommend Top Secret Hair Accessory Shampoo and Treatment. I'm going to show you the benefits of having a tabletop stand and a head to style your hair pieces. We have our regular tabletop, and then we have our adjustable tabletop, which you can adjust to the right height. So if you're taller, you're probably going to want to use one of those. I'm sliding it on the outer edge of your countertop and screwing it to fit tightly. So we have a rubber base, and it fits nice and snug and tight onto your tabletop. So it keeps the head from coming off. As you can see, I'm putting a lot of strength in. There you go. So you don't have to worry about the head flying off as you're styling. Now that you've purchased your top secret and you want to style it, I'm going to show you how to pin it onto the head. And you're going to make sure the name is in the back because you can see the understitch in the front. So make sure that is the front before you pin it on. So I'm going to take one of my pins and I'm going to go right here, right next to the clip, going out and then inward, avoiding the clip area. The reason why you want to avoid the clip area is because you don't want the pin to get caught in and perhaps break the clip or break the pin. So just pin it around the edge. So I come in around to the back and I come avoiding the direct clip, but just on the side of the clip. 4 to 6 pins are sufficient. That way it's nice and tight to the head. And then you're going to proceed with styling or blow dry. When I do my pieces, I like to take the time and let them dry naturally and let some of the excess moisture get out on its own. Just remember, excessive heat over time, because you're not cutting the pieces like you would do your own hair, so they will split and dry out much quicker by using blow drying heat and curling iron heat over and over again. So if you can do one or the other, it's best to use as little heat as possible, but the heat's gonna maintain the style as well too. So I always put it outside because we're in California, it's really dry, let it dry for a few minutes, and then I proceed and finish it off with the blow dryer. So when I first get started, I like to turn the hair piece upside down so I can get as much volume. Those short little hairs in there are supposed to be in, those are the return hairs. And those are what's gonna give the hair piece volume. So I turn it upside down like so, and just put the air to it on a kind of a cool air just to get some of the moisture out. Now when the piece is almost dry, and you got it to the damp stage, I continue with one of my round brushes. So I'm pinning the hair away. I like using these round brushes because the metal base heats up and the bristles are short and they won't mangle and tangle in the hair. Now I'm going to show you how to curl your pieces. I'm using a 1 1/4 inch curling iron, just wrapping it around to get that beachy wavy look. And I go under with one and over with the other. So in a matter of minutes, I get that beachy wavy look. We have all different sizes of curling irons, and it just depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just a big round, soft wave, you're gonna go for like our 2-inch barrel. Now we're gonna style with our 2-inch barrel curl to get that soft, bouncy look. Starting at the back, I pinned it up and away. Working the curler all the way to the ends, letting it cool, dropping it down, and just add a little curl to it, give you the bouncy look that all these supermodels and these actresses have, and you can have them too. Now you have that soft, layered, big curled, bouncy look that every girl dreams of. And just remember, you can use a styling aid product on it. We don't recommend it all the time because I find that the styling aids, such as hairspray, tend to dry it out over time. But if you've got a special event and it's a one-time deal, sure, you're gonna want it to hold a little bit better. It's just, you're not washing these hair pieces all the time. So therefore, if you keep putting spray on top of spray, it's like lacquering your furniture. Not recommended. I like to store my hair pieces on my velvet blockheads. If I know that I'm not wearing my hair pieces for a long time, I put a plastic bag just to keep the dust out. If you forget to do that, just shake out the dust. If your hairpiece goes flat, but it's not really dirty, just mist it with water and blow dry for volume. You never want to bleach because it'll lose the integrity of the hairpiece. So we recommend starting out with a light, matching your highlights, and then adding color, 10 volume, to the root to customize your base. One of the things I like to do in customization is adding a darker root base. Some of the blonder pieces, you may not want to have a root to it, but most of the time I add a darker root base, so they may be colored with a 10 volume root color base. Just add a little smudging up there. If you don't feel comfortable taking it to your stylist, you could take some eyeshadow and just dust it on the root a little bit darker so it blends in from your hair to the root base. We don't recommend swimming with your hairpiece due to the chlorine. If it happens, take a beer, let it sit out, go stale, run it through your hairpiece. That'll remove any chlorine buildup. Proceed with our shampoo and treatment. If you're going to the beach, you're gonna do the same. If it gets salt water in it, you're gonna do the same because it will dry out your hairpiece. You may perm these pieces a tighter curl up to a level 7. After you perm it, rinse it out really well and let it dry for 3 days. I hope this has been helpful in showing you how to maintain your top secret hair accessory.